My name is Oluyemisi Onipishaye Davis. I am an educator, the children's nurturer, and the lead coach at the Child Learning Clinic. Today, we will be talking about a very interesting topic, that is ways to teach your child how to focus. As a way of introduction, I'd like to talk about what focus is. Focus is the ability to concentrate on a task, minimize distractions, and maintain attention in order to achieve optimal performance and productivity. Unfortunately, the lack of focus, especially in children and young adults that we have today, is becoming alarming. As a teacher with over 12 years experience in classroom teaching, I have seen and witnessed how the absence of the skill to focus in the children affects their academics and stifle their social skills growth. When I get in contact with parents, especially during our first contact, their always complaint is on focus. There is always this complaint that always top the list about their child inability to focus. Complaints such as, my child cannot stay in one place, my child is always jumping around the house, my child is always doing this, cannot even just settle for a time. I have also heard and listened to so many teachers who are really concerned about how 1, 2, or more pupils in their classroom cannot settle down to learn. And even when you think they are settled, these kids are actually absent-minded. Their minds are far gone. They could not even hear anything you are saying in class. So they are present physically, but not emotionally. They are not present in the class. So today, whether you are a teacher or a parent, I say congratulations to you, because this class will equip you with the right knowledge and help you with the strategies you can use in building focus in your children or pupils. Why should you care? You should care because unto you a responsibility is given. You should care because as a child nurturer, you are a custodian of time, talent, and purpose. And this responsibility, which you willingly take upon yourself as a parent, you have to fulfill. Should you fail in fulfilling this responsibility, you will pay dearly for it. If you succeed in fulfilling this task, you can be sure of a reward. So, where are those places where you shouldn't be found? If you are a parent that is trying to build focus in your child, please take note of these things and these places you must never be found there. Number 1, normalizing screen. When you are raising children to be skillfully focused, your number 1 thing which you must take away is normalizing screen in your house. Screen provides children an illusionary reality. A lot of children now suffers from what we call screen-induced autism. Recent study suggests that. For those of you that uses screen as babysitter, you are setting up your child for distractions. and you are raising a child who may struggle with focusing. Number 2 place you should never be found is a structureless home. Dear parents, please build structures in your home. With this, the children will have a clear vision and know exactly what to do per time. Structure helps break your task into bits, and when children are able to follow through, they will be able to accomplish this task and enjoy the joy of completing or accomplishing tasks. Number 3 place you must never be found as a parent who is raising a child who should focus is to be emotional unintelligent. If you are building focus in your child, you must never be found here. You must by all means be in charge of your emotions. So many times, your child is in school, but she or he is completely absent from what is happening in the school. Why? Because you have bothered your child with issues that they cannot deal with. So many times, you as the parent might have gotten over this issue and healed from it. But your child, they are not able to, because they are children. And this continues to affect them, and they struggle to focus in class. And because they don't focus in class, there are more negative things that start happening, like your child losing their self-esteem, their confidence, and so on and so forth. What should I start doing? What should I start doing? In order to build focus in your child, these are few things that you need to start doing immediately. Number 1 thing on my list is that you should start connecting. Connection with your child is a must if you want to raise children that will try. When I say connection, I do not mean you buying all sorts of things for your children. When I say connection, I mean spend time, quality time. A lot of parents complain about being busy with work. You don't want to know how busy I am also. But because I understand my responsibility as a parent, I understand with exactitude that there are paths I must follow if I want these children to thrive in this world. And because of that, I know that one of the basic things I must provide is time, quality time. So please, there is no excuse for you not to be present in your child's life, not to be present in terms of time. The responsibility of parenting cannot be assigned to somebody else. You can't assign this job. Parenting is not about hacks and tips. You have to do the work and create the time. It is in this job that you can say with exactitude the type of children you are bringing up, whether it is a king or a slave. Nobody raised a king without creating time for the job. Number 2 thing you should start doing is to start building healthy habits. Your child starts building habits right from birth. Research suggests that forming habits in childhood lays foundation for a lifelong behaviors. When you, as a child nurturer, model healthy habits, it is natural that your child will follow your lead, because children are wired to follow the step of the adult in their life. For some of us, we tell our children what we expect from them, then we do the opposite. Then when our children are doing that thing which we did, we complain and tell them, did I not tell you not to do this? I don't understand. Children do what they see, not what they are told. Please, you have to start building healthy habits now if you want to see those habits in your children. It is what you become that your children can emulate and multiply and become. Number 2 thing you should start doing is to limit distractions. Create a very conducive environment for focused mind and positivity. Please, let us stop the habit of screaming left, right, up, and down in the name of discipline. Skill up your child instead and build structures around your home. Provide a safe place and offer tasks that foster concentration. Number 3 thing you should be doing is allow your children to paint and sort out puzzles. Let them put together puzzles. Painting usually creates an energy of fulfillment, of beauty, of creativity. This is what your child should be doing. Children are naturally inclined to this. So why not leverage on this and take it to your advantage and help them build focus with this task? Let the children paint. Let them complete their painting. Commend them for their achievements. They will be so happy that they've completed the task. They will understand why they should always complete their task. Putting puzzles together help your child not only to focus but to build their problem-solving skills. Instead of that screen time and those irrelevant activities, let's channel our children energy towards positivity. Games. Exposing your children to game is even the game changer. This act has more benefits than just building focus. It helps your child understand why it's necessary to complete tasks. You don't want to leave your co-player in the middle of a game, do you? Who does that anyway? Your child learns to communicate better when exposed to playing games. So many literacy and numeracy competence are unleashed through games. If you are worried about getting games, especially for your toddlers and kindergartners, that is 0 to 6 years old, because I know that is a major concern, you can check us up on Facebook, the Child Learning Clinic. There are plenty games, do-it-yourself games. These are games you can do by yourself, and these games are value-packed. Music. Exposing to your child to one or more musical instruments can help build their focus skills. Music goes further by striking balance between the left hemisphere of the brain and the right hemisphere of the brain, thereby opening up the path to learning to a much higher degree. Do not forget that the same path that your child learns music with is what they will learn math, English, and every other subject with. This is a secret which I just let loose for you for free. Thank me later when you try this out and find it to be true. It is my hope that you got value for your time with me today. Please like, comment, share, subscribe to this channel if you really got value. Thank you and see you next time. Bye.